Israel Hamas war. Misinformation is spreading. Let's talk facts. In the day since Hamas militants stormed into Israel early October 7, a flood of videos and photos purporting to show the conflict have filled social media, making it difficult for onlookers from around the world to sort fact from fiction. While plenty of real imagery and accounts of the ensuing carnage have emerged, they have been intermingled with users pushing false claims and misrepresenting videos from other events. Among the fabrications, users have shared false claims that a top Israeli commander had been kidnapped, circulated a false video imitating a BBC News report, and pushed old and unrelated clips of Russian President Vladimir Putin with inaccurate English captions. Claim. A video shows Qatar's emir threatening to cut off the world's natural gas supply if Israel doesn't stop bombing Gaza. The facts. Qatar's ruling emir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, says no such thing in the widely circulating clip, which is more than 6 years old. A spokesperson for the Qatari government also confirmed that neither the emir nor any other government official has threatened to cut off exports in response to the conflict. Many online are sharing the video of the Persian Gulf nation's ruler, falsely claiming it shows him saying in Arabic that he's willing to halt the distribution of its gas reserves to achieve his desired end to the latest Israel-Hamas war. The 7-second clip is actually a tiny snippet from his opening speech at the Doha Forum in 2017. Mark Owen Jones, a professor of Middle East Studies at Hamad bin Khalifa University in Doha, the capital of Qatar, confirmed that the emir touches briefly on Palestine in the widely shared clip, but doesn't make any threats related to the current conflict. Instead, the emir, in his remarks, urged the international community to take more steps to address the region's refugee crisis, news outlets reported at the time. This is yet another case of an online disinformation against Qatar. Such a statement has never been made and never would be, wrote the country's international media office in an email. Qatar does not politicize its LNG supplies or any economic investment. Qatar is one of the world's top natural gas producers. Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at Gas Buddy, a Boston-based company that tracks gas prices nationwide, pointed to a deal Qatar's state energy company just announced to supply French energy company Total Energies with 3.5 million tons of natural gas annually for the next 27 years. Claim. A video shows a BBC News report confirming Ukraine provided weapons to Hamas. The facts. The widely shared video clip is fabricated. Officials with the BBC and Bellingcat, an investigative news website that is cited in the video as the source, confirm. The clip, which includes the BBC's distinctive block text logo, purports to show a story from the outlet about a recent report from Bellingcat on Ukraine providing arms to Hamas. But neither the BBC nor Bellingcat has reported any evidence to support the notion that Ukraine funneled arms to Hamas. We've reached no such conclusions or made any such claims, Bellingcat wrote October 10 in a post on X that included screen grabs of the fake report. We'd like to stress that this is a fabrication and should be treated accordingly. Ukrainian officials have similarly dismissed the notion that its country's arms have somehow found their way to Hamas. The country's military intelligence agency, in an October 9 post on its official Facebook page, accused Russia of plotting a disinformation campaign around these claims. Experts say there is also no evidence of Hamas making any claims about receiving arms from Ukraine, nor would it make sense for Kyiv to provide them. Claim. Video of a young actor being filmed lying in a pool of fake blood shows propaganda being created for use in the Israel-Hamas war. The facts. The video is behind-the-scenes footage from the making of Empty Place, a short film focused on the story of Ahmed Manasra, a Palestinian who was arrested at age 13 in 2015 in relation to the stabbing of 2 Israelis. Social media users on both sides of the latest Israel-Hamas war are sharing the video, each falsely alleging that it's proof the other group is creating propaganda about their own. In the clip, a young actor lies on a sidewalk covered in fake blood, his right leg bent backward, as a film crew works around him. Other actors mill about dressed as soldiers and in garb worn by many Orthodox Jewish men. The video shows footage from the making of the 2022 short film directed by Orny Eshtiver, a filmmaker based in the West Bank. The scene being shot begins about 1 minute and 10 seconds into the approximately 2-minute film. Mohammed Awadeh, a cinematographer listed in the film's credits as a camera assistant, posted the behind-the-scenes footage to TikTok in April 2022, around the time the film was released. A caption on the post, written in Arabic, explains that the scene being filmed in the video shows Manasra being attacked. Claim. Nimrod Aloni, a top general in the Israeli army, was captured by Hamas militants during a deadly incursion October 7 into southern Israeli towns near the Gaza Strip. The facts. There's no truth to this claim, a spokesperson for the Israel Defense Forces confirmed. The erroneous claim that Aloni was one of the hostages taken by Hamas spread widely online after the militant group attacked Israel. Palestinian resistance fighters capture Israeli commander Nimrod Aloni along with dozens of other Israeli soldiers as the resistance fighters attack neighboring occupied towns and Israeli checkposts near Gaza, stated one Instagram post that received more than 43,000 likes. But Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, the IDF's chief military spokesman, told reporters October 7 that claims Aloni was captured are not true. Aloni clearly appears 10 seconds into a video posted to the Israeli military's official YouTube channel of top IDF officials discussing the war on October 8. The Israeli army confirmed to the Associated Press that Aloni is the man in the video and image. Claim. A video shows Hamas fighters parachuting onto a sports field before attacking Israeli citizens during the group's surprise October 7 attack on Israel. The facts. While Hamas did employ paragliders to get some fighters across the border between Gaza and southern Israel, the footage of the sports field shows parachute jumpers in Cairo, Egypt, and has been online since at least September. The clip shows people strapped to multicolored parachutes descending onto a crowded sports field complex filled with children and families, many in red sports jerseys. Hamas paraglided amongst Israeli citizens and proceeded to massacre them, text on the video clip reads. But this footage has been online since at least September 27, when it was posted to TikTok with the location tag, Egypt. Details of the video also point to Egypt as the location. A person is wearing a blue shirt that reads, El Nasser SC, on the back, the name of a sporting club in northeastern Cairo. Images of the club on Google Maps match the scene of the video, as well as several other clips of the event from the same TikTok user, with both showing a bright blue fence around a sporting ground next to a paved area with green and blue plastic seats. Other TikTok users shared footage of a parachuting similar scene around the same time, with El Nasser in the caption in Arabic. The crowd of onlookers in the clip circulating online also doesn't seem distressed by the arrival of the parachuters, as one might expect if they were an invading force. In fact, many women and children are seen running towards them, phones in hand taking videos and photos of the aerial display. Claim. Two videos show Russian President Vladimir Putin warning the US to stay away from the latest Israel-Hamas war. The facts. Both videos circulating online are months-old clips of Putin speaking about the Russia-Ukraine war, not the conflict in the Middle East, which have been miscaptioned in English. Both videos show Putin speaking in Russian, with false English captions saying he was warning the US to refrain from helping the Jewish state. But the two clips long predate the latest Israel-Hamas war and make no mention of Israel at all. The first shows Putin at a meeting of Russia's Human Rights Council in December 2022, where, amid discussions about the war in Ukraine, he responded to a question about the country's potential use of nuclear weapons, as the app reported at the time. The footage was featured by multiple other news outlets with similar translations. In the second, Putin is speaking at a February 2023 event marking the 80th anniversary of the World War II Soviet victory over Nazi German forces in the Battle of Stalingrad. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters on October 9 that Russia is extremely concerned by the spiral of violence in Israel. We've reached no such conclusions or made any such claims, Bellingcat wrote October 10 in a post on X that included screen grabs of the fake report.